Welcome to the first JMC Network Sportscast of the 2015 season. I'm Jonathan Rates. The ACU volleyball team began its third season in the Southland Conference this weekend with tough non-conference opponents from the Pac-12 and Big 12. The Wildcats welcomed 7 freshmen to the team this year to accompany 7 returning players. The Wildcats started their weekend with a loss to Big 12 member TCU in 3 straight matches. The team rounded out its trip with an Arizona team that finished 5th in a talented Pac-12 a year ago. Here are those scores. The team continues its early season road trip when it travels to College Station Friday to play a few more tough non-conference teams, including SEC powerhouse Texas A&M. The ACU women's soccer team began its season with a handful of losses on the road. The Wildcats returned 17 players from last year's team and welcomed 12 new faces. They started the season with a trip to Tucson to take on the fellow Wildcats of the University of Arizona. Despite falling 0-4, ACU played Arizona tough in the first half, trailing by just a goal at the half. ACU was back in action just 2 days later when it faced the UTEP Miners from Conference USA. After 80 minutes, the Miners broke a deadlock with the game's only goal. The Wildcats were led by senior goalkeeper Kelsey Dombrowski, who recorded 7 saves and kept the score even for most of the game. The team competed over the weekend when it traveled to Austin and College Station to take on UTSA and UC Irvine, respectively. And here are those scores. While the Wildcat football team begins its season tonight in Fresno, California, reporter Hannah Knoll has a look at some of the new faces on the team.
The Wildcats have been hard at work during fall camp and look to have their 10th consecutive season with a record of 500 or better. We caught up with Coach Collins and some of the incoming players to see how it's going.
It's definitely a lot harder than high school ball. High school ball is more laid back and just practice here and there and then just go play here. It's constantly just wear and tear on your body, and then you just have to keep recovering.
The biggest transition from high school to college, I'd say, is probably the speed of the game and the size. The guys are a lot bigger out here and it's a lot faster, but it's a lot of fun getting to learn and kind of adapt to the new speed, and it's a lot of fun learning from the older guys too, and they're really cool and teaching us young guys stuff, so it's been a lot of fun.
The freshmen that we brought in, they're high energy. Of course, most freshmen are. They're young and they don't know any better yet. So they're out there busting coverages and assignments and all that, but they're playing hard. And the thing is, they're coachable. And the big thing that we look for in recruiting is what kind of heart do they have.
For Optimist Sports, I'm Hannah Knoll.
Thanks for watching the JMC Network Sportscast. See you next week. I'm Jonathan Rates.